I call this meeting at 1:02 p.m.
Member Brown,
Present.
Member Childs, Member Jackson,
Present.
Member Smith, Chair Frazier.
Present.
You have a quorum.
Just to go on record, Member Smith did reach out and said that she wouldn't be here today. Any comments from the guests? Any written complaints? Member Jackson, no written complaints or that you're aware of?
No.
Approval of meeting minutes from October 8, 2024.
I support.
Second.
Motion by Brown, second by Jackson. Member Brown,
Yes.
Member Jackson,
Yes.
Chair Frazier.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Discovery of Crystal Springs Cemetery update.
Good afternoon, thank you. We've had 83 hours we spent down in the grotto and the ravine this last reporting period. And we had 5 different people working with us, and most current one was Chuck Yeager from Morton House Museum. He helped spent 5 hours down the ravine with us, clearing some weeds and stuff.
Make sure you use the mic so that it streams. You don't have to push any buttons.
Okay. We've got additional 10 people that signed into our Facebook page, so we're up to 168. We worked in the grotto. We think we've got down to the bottom floor of the grotto. We'll verify that next spring, but we stopped work down there the end of October. The leaves are starting to blow in. We've got fairly sort of settled in. We've got a nice flow of water coming out from the springs. We're estimating around 5 gallons total flow per minute coming out of the grotto. But we next spring, we'll take a look at it. If we are down the bottom, we feel that we're at the floor, we're going to start bringing the stones and the flagstones back in and establish a good footing or floor area for the grotto. Other than that, we've been working in the ravine down there. We've primarily been working at the far west end, Bridge 5. We've cleared everything off the bridge and around the bridge and on both sides of the creek, both north and south sides, and all the way down from the bridge to the dam has been cleared off from shrubbery and invasive species. While we're working down there, we did notice, and I was shocked to see a full-grown adult salmon was swimming in the area between the dam and the bridge. And it's kind of amazing since you see the area from Pawpaw River all the way up to that point, there's a lot of debris and down trees all over the creek. There's also one beaver dam. And there's one salmon got through all that and made it up as far as Crystal Springs and over our first dam. So that was quite a surprise that I felt. We also saw smaller fish also swimming around. So it's the first time I've seen any fish in that creek since we started working there over a year ago. We've recently, for the last couple of weeks, been working around the area we call the Pavilion. And it's just a little bit east of the bridge. But there's 2 sets of stone pillars that come down the side of the ravine. In between the stone pillars is the pavilion area, which I believe at one time in the 30s there was a covered roof over that area. And I did find one wooden post that might verify that there was a pavilion there, but we're in the process of cleaning that area up by the floor of the pavilion is 5 foot above the pathway below it. And then pavilion is a circular area with round stones and stuff. And the back wall that is 6 to 7 foot high. So we figured that was an overlook, an outlook, looking down into the creek area. And that's where we've been concentrating most of our work, and we will probably, as long as the weather permitting, we'll still be working that area. And we have a $23 increase that we spent on flag ties. We have somebody donated some used flags, about 300 flags that are in good condition. We're planning on adding those to our collection we already have for next Memorial Day and putting more flags out. That's all I have for this month. Anybody have any questions? Thank you.
Thank you. I actually did see that Facebook post about the salmon, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I better document it, else people wouldn't believe me.
Somebody will be out there fishing, trying to get it right.
Okay, on to unfinished business, update on cemetery property/ground repairs. Okay, I guess we wouldn't have that, because city manager is not here. Is update on grounds upkeep, flowers, notification to families. Same thing.
Since the last meeting, talking about all the decorations and things in the cemetery. Well, I've been out there for a full couple of weeks, and I talked with a lot of people who have loved ones there. Instead of me throwing it all over the way, they asked for it. So they came out and helped remove their own stuff off the graves from different parts of the county. A lot of people's out there doing it. They got word. So whatever was posted, however it was, it reached out to them. So I did talk to them. And I explained to them that when you want to put it back out there for birthdays, holidays, veteran days, whatever, you have at least 2 to 3 days to remove it. So they agreed with that. They said the stuff cost too much money to be thrown away. So I agreed. And the ones who don't come get it, I told them I'm gonna put it in a garbage bag and be in the back. If they know anyone that's looking for their stuff, it will be in the back until the public works come get it. But Honest Credit Union is thankful.
Yes.
It looks nice out there, and it's still some more gotta be removed, and just a little bit. But the complaints, they was gonna come down here and complain, but they said it's not necessary now. I appreciate that too, as well. Thank you.
Appreciate you being out there, Member Jackson, and I noticed too, that it's a lot less decorations out there, so the word has gotten out. So glad you there on ground. Appreciate that. As far as update on cemetery personnel, as stated in the previous meeting, we won't have any, updates until beginning of next year, if any. On to new business, transfer of funds for burials.
Total transfer amount from October 7th through November 12th is $18,855.
10,855.
I move that this transfer takes place.
Has, my question is, has a board member's name been added to our account? So when we make transfers, So we still have to go through the general fund to get it to C management.
So currently, we're working on removing the previous city manager from the account. Myself and the mayor will be on that account so that transfers can be made monthly.
And no board member.
Not at this time.
If I may ask Tiffany, if you are privy to this information, so who decides that, who goes on that account?
I don't have an answer for that. The mayor and I are listed on all the other city accounts, if that helps.
Okay, got you.
Okay, under protest, I support releasing the $18,855 to the general fund to be paid to C management.
Motion by Frazier, second by Brown. Member Jackson,
Yes.
Member Brown,
Support.
Chair Frazier.
Yes,
Motion carried.
and not to put you on the hot seat, Tiffany, but, another question. So still waiting on those, financial reports and still have not received them. Did you have any updates for us on that?
I do not have an update, but I can follow up with Alex.
Okay, thanks. Any comments from the board?
I just have a couple of questions for George. Thank you for coming. You saved me an email, a telephone call, and a visit. I was interested in knowing what's the going price now for the plots at Crystal Springs? Because I haven't seen an update lately.
Currently, all of them $950, except by the ravine, where it's very limited, and they're like $1,200, I think, is it? Needless to say that you don't sell dirt any by the ravine.
And how long has this $950 been in place? Forever or?
2 years. I think a little over 2 years.
Okay, so that'll take us back to 22
Yeah,
then.
because before that was $850, and then Bert got approval to raise it to $950, and then it's been $950.
Okay, well, thank you so much. That's all the comments I had, Madam Chairperson.
Any comments, Member Jackson?
No.
I just want to go on record that, city manager is not here. So with that being said, not even able to have an adequate, meeting or answers from the previous meeting. If it also can go on record for him to either email me or call me, for updates. With that being said, I'm calling this meeting closed at 1:16 PM.
I support.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Yes.
Yes.
Motion carried.
We just paid for them. They dedicated the King Monuments.
That's what's currently going on there.